So today what we're going to be working on is compound interest. So we'll be doing compound interest and compounded continuously. So let's take a look at the formula for compound interest. So we have A equals P times 1 plus R over N raised to the NT power. So like yesterday, A is the final amount. P is your initial investment. It's also called the principal. It's the starting value, start value. R is your rate, expressed as a decimal. So just like yesterday, move the decimal to the percent, take the percent, move the decimal 2 places to the left. N is the number of times. It's compounded. Per year. So if it says annually, N is equal to 1. If it says semi-annually, N is equal to 2. If it says quarterly, N equals 4. If it says monthly, N equals 12. And if it says daily, N is equal to 365. And T is your time. Okay, so let's take a look at the first problem. Let's figure out which formula we're going to be using. Okay, so we have here Jake deposits $1,000 into an account with an interest rate of 1.5% compounded quarterly. If Jake makes no deposits or withdraws, how much money will he have after 5 years? Okay, so we're using the compound interest, so let's write down the formula. A equals P times 1 plus R over N raised to the NT power. All right, so he's depositing 1,000, that's your P. Your interest rate is 1.5%, so it's 0.015. Quarterly N is 4. And he wants to know how much money he'll have, so that's A. And your time is 5. All right, so we have here A equals 1,000 times 1 plus 0.015 over 4. Sorry, that didn't come out up there. This was 4. Raised to the 4 times 5 power. So if you want, you can plug this into the calculator, or you could just plug it in all at one time. So give yourself a minute and plug it in and come back and check your answer. Okay, so when you plug it in, I get $1,077.73296. Sorry, that's my dog barking. She won't stop. So this is money in the bank, so we round to the nearest cent. So that's $1,177.73. Okay, so the next part says, how long, so if it says how long, we're solving for T, will it take Jake's investment to triple? So we want to know how long, how much time will it take for his value now to be 3,000, right? He's depositing 1,000, 3,000 is what he wants. And we're going to round to nearest tenth of a year. So let's write down the formula. A equals P times 1 plus R over N raised to the NT power. So if it says how long, that means we're solving for t. What does t equal? We want his investment to triple. So that means I want A to be equal to 1,000 times 3. So 3,000. So I have 3,000 equals 1,000 times 1 plus 0.015 over 4 raised to the 4t power. Remember, we're solving for t. So this you definitely want to plug in. So now we have 3,000 equals 1,000 times 1.00375 raised to the 4t power. So again, remember, we cannot multiply 1,000 times this here. And the reason why is because exponents comes before multiplying. We can't do the exponent because we have a t. So to get rid of the times, because that's 1,000 times, divide both sides by 1,000. So we have 3,000 divided by 1,000 is 3 equals 375 raised to the 4t power. And then you're going to log both sides. So when we log both sides, we get log 3. Remember, the exponent's going to go into the front. Equals 4t log 1.00375. Solving for t, so that's times in here. So divide by log 1.00375. Log 1.00375. So get your calculators. Log 3, plug it in. Log 3 divided by log 1.00375 is 293.5122404, and then divide by 4. And you get t equals 73.378, and I did say to round to the nearest tenth up here. So that is, your time would be 73.4 years. Okay, so let's take a look at the back, which is the compound. All right, so the compound continuously. When they want you to compound something continuously, it will actually say compounded continuously. So there's no mistaking as to when to actually use this formula. So it's A equals P e to the RT power. So again, A is your final amount. P is your principal, your starting value, your initial value. Principal. If you want to put starting value, put starting value. R is your rate expressed as a decimal. Just like we did before. T is your time. Now, there is an E in this formula. Remember, E is a number. You don't plug anything in for E. There's a button on your calculator for E. It's like a pi. It's a number already. All right, so let's take a look at the first problem. The second problem here. Patty deposits $500 into an account with an interest rate of 3%. See what it says here? Compounded continuously. So when we see that, we know we should be using per. If Patty makes no deposits or withdrawals, how much money will she have after 6 years? So first thing we're going to do is write the formula. A equals P times E raised to the RT power. All right, so she deposits $500, so that's your P, that's your principal. She has an interest rate of 3%, so R is equal to 0.03. Remember, move the decimal 2 places to the left. We want to know how much money she will have, so that's A, and time is 6 years. So let's plug that in. We get A equals 500 times E raised to the 0.03 times 6 power. And again, you're just going to plug this all in at one time. E, just so you know, on your calculator is above the division symbol. So take a moment and plug that in. Okay, so when you plug that all in at one time, you get 598.6086. And remember, it's money in the bank, so we round to the nearest cent. So it's $598.61. All right, so let's take a look at the next part. So we have here, okay, so the next part says, how long So if it says how long, that means we're solving for time. To the nearest tenth of a year, we'll take for her initial investment. Remember, her initial investment was $500. We want her initial investment to be doubled. So we want her final amount to be double of what she invested. Okay, so we have here how long. So we're solving for time. What does time equal? We want her initial investment to double, so we want her final amount to be 500 times 2, which is 1,000. So let's write down the formula. A equals PE to the RT power. So A, we want that to be 1,000. She's investing 500. E, the rate is 0.03, and we're solving for time, so don't plug anything in for time. And again, this is 5 times E. You cannot plug that into your calculator, even though E is a number. Okay, so you have to get rid of the 500 times, so divide both sides by 500. So we have 1,000 divided by 500 is 2, equals E to the 0.03t. So now I have my exponential here. It is base E. So remember, when you do have base E, you use ln. So you ln both sides. So ln 2 equals same thing. Exponent goes in the front. 0.03t ln E. Divide both sides by ln E. So calculator, get out your calculator, plug it in. So what's ln 2 divided by ln E? So I have 0.69 1806 divided by 0.03. I have T is 23.104. To the nearest tenth would be 23.1 years. Okay, so that's it for today. Everybody have a good day. Stay safe.